Because when I see you mad, I'm like, let her go. She needs some Law and Order, some In Heat of the Night.
You're that way sometimes. Other times you try to double down to think you're going to be the one to pull me out of the upset or the anger. And then I just be like...
Sometimes I do.
Hey.
Sometimes I do.
Like, literally, dude, one more word. I'm liable to disappear.
I come like, babe, you want some Wingstop?
That's different.
Oh, see? That's different.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to your weekly dose of the Life After I Do podcast. You know the drill. Sit back, relax, or if you're in the car,
right?
Still pay attention to the road.
Party on down to the...
But just sit back, relax, and kick it with us. Just kick it. And tell them to.
I don't know that song. I should.
Really?
I know the words.
Are you joking or are you being serious?
I'm joking. I know the words if it's playing, but if for some reason
kick
right now...
Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Hey, party on down to the SKB. Just kick it.
That's because Escape was a good group. They just wasn't the group because SWV was around.
Okay.
SWNVAS. Come on, everybody know.
What did SWV stand for?
Huh?
What did it stand for?
Sister with Voices. Sisters with Voices. Come on now.
Okay.
I know everything about Coco.
No, you don't.
Except her address.
I mean, can't be hard to find. I'm joking.
I'm not looking. For her fine ass. Hey, Booski.
Hi.
How you doing? How you been?
I've been better, but I'm trying.
What's going on?
I'm trying.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Text me.
Your girl is just in a little funk.
You know what it is? You need to get online and say, how much you weigh? What? Oh, anything I do that can't whoop me. You can't whoop me.
You can't beat my ass. So it don't matter because you can't beat my ass.
You can't whoop me.
You can't whoop my ass.
Anything I do on it, you can't whoop me. You can't whoop me.
No, I'm cool. I don't know. I've been a little bit in a funk the last couple of days. I don't know. But it's funny because it's also taken me a little longer to finish the book that I'm reading right now.
Because it's trash.
It's absolutely not, and you will not be disrespectful.
Ooh. Okay.
It's Black History Month.
Excuse
you will not be
what?
Black History Month. You will not be disrespectful, especially to Black authors. I don't care if you like the book or don't like the book. You won't be disrespectful.
Well, I didn't know it was a Black author.
Yes.
What's the book before they ask me in the comments?
The book I'm finishing today actually is Razorblade Tears by S.A. Cosby.
All right, you've been on the S.A. Cosby.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I came straight out of All Sinners Bleed to Razorblade Tears, and
she got you like that.
And he
got you like I don't know. He got you.
And then I'm reading Blacktop Wasteland.
What's that? Is that by the same guy?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Those are
as long as it ain't whoever wrote that one book you wrote with Jermaine, they need to stop. Whoever wrote that one need to stop.
The fact that you only remember it by the character's name is crazy work. The book was crazy work. I feel
Jermaine and
you just wanted
his brother's son.
His brother's son?
I said, this is some crazy.
Yeah. So that book is called Cutthroat. I think I talked about it last week, actually. I think you asked me about it last week.
We ain't gonna talk about it no more.
But I think I'm just I don't know. I'm just in this mood, I guess.
What you need?
Huh?
You need bubble time.
I mean, I could use some bubble time.
Yeah, but you see,
I could use a little time away. I could use a massage.
The problem with that is your daughter is plotting on your downfall. Because all your bubble time is quickly turning into family time.
It always turns into family time.
Because she gave me a list of places she wanted
for spring break.
For spring break,
of course she did.
A list of places she wanted to go.
Of course she did.
She wanted to do.
Of course she did.
She said she thought about Universal, but we did that already. So she wants to go to Disney World because Mommy told her that Disney World was in Florida. So she wanted to get on the plane during her spring break
to go to Florida.
So
that she can go to Disney World.
I said, oh,
because she said it's not the same. She heard on the streets
that it wasn't the same,
and the streets meaning her friend,
right?
see, that's what I be saying. It's not your kids that you have to worry about all the time. It is them other ones.
It's them other ones.
It's the other ones that are the infiltrators. Okay,
I see.
This whole time, this baby been happy with regular old Disneyland. Right. Now she done got obsessed with cruises in Florida.
Next thing you know, it's gonna be like, I need to go to Disney Japan.
Okay, well, I actually
I want to go too.
I was like, I actually want to go to that one. We could skip over Florida and go straight. I think she would love that. She would love it.
Want to go on the plane.
She did.
She just want to be on a plane like this. I mean, do you have any more of those peanuts?
But I did tell her, I was like, when she was old enough to like understand the experience, like she, we'll make sure that we'll do more trips where it requires maybe a short flight. Nothing like too long, just like a short flight. And she was like, okay.
It's 5.5 hours to New York.
Yeah, that's a short flight.
Short flight is 2 hours or less.
Okay. Well, then take her on a flight to Vegas. I don't know.
That's 45 minutes.
Okay. But
take her to Houston. That's about 3.5
We can do like a lunch date or like a weekend or something. She'll like, but then I was like, a lot of weekend trips. She'll start getting used to stuff like that. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I know my kid. Well,
I don't want it to be a theme, but
a theme.
But I just been exhausted.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm a little exhausted. I don't know.
The schedule lately has been ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a little cram-packed.
It's been nonstop. The baby girl had competition.
Yeah, all the prep for that. And then just life in general.
The Valentine's Day weekend and all the, oh my God, all the events and the meetings and the parties at school, parties at the friend's house.
All the gift bags I had to make. I was like, girl, do we have to make a gift bag for everybody? Because I don't really feel like everybody should get a gift bag. Like, I'm not sure why I'm making gift bags for like school and the parties and the team.
And on top of that, we've had a competition every weekend.
Yeah, which hasn't. Yeah, that didn't happen last year at all.
So it's like, we ain't had a break.
Yeah.
We motherfucking tired.
Right. And then just adulting in general.
Right.
I think it's just been the adulting. Right. Like my adulting odometer has just been
Hold on.
It's been a little much. Like I could take a nap right now. Like if y'all watching this and it looks like I'm fighting for my life to like keep my eyes open and not get watery and stuff, it's because I'm really fighting a nap. I just want y'all to know.
All right.
I think y'all deserve to know.
Well, quick PSA.
Yeah.
To all the New Year, new me people that are still holding on.
Okay. Bye, Maurice. What you not finna do is get up here and shit on people who are making valid efforts in life. I'm not even gonna let you do that. Because at once upon a time, you were a New Year, new me person. So I'm not even going to let you sit up here and shit on these people.
No,
yes,
I wasn't.
You were.
Because the gym had just opened, so everybody there was new.
Okay. No.
Played you.
No, you were a New Year, new me person. Oh, okay. You were a new me, new year person before. Everybody got to start from somewhere. And I'm happy that they hold on.
I want to say I commend your effort.
That's not what you was trying to say.
I really do. But I just need you to attend the gym.
During your times that you're not there?
Right. That's it.
You're not asking for much.
Just get out of my way.
So just get there by 11.
11,
that
30,
should give
12.
me more
Matter of fact,
time.
just get there at 1. So we ain't got to cross paths.
Just in case I talk a little bit too much and I like, roll over a little bit.
And to the young lady that challenged me to a push-up contest yesterday, I had a whole wife and I was then informed.
Bye.
I was then informed by all of my wife's friends in the gym because I was at the gym with myself because the kid was out of school. I was informed by all her friends that they all did in fact see the interaction and they were going to
wait to tell me.
I said, snitches everywhere.
Yeah.
I said they.
I mean, you can't do it at that gym. Maybe if you go to a different gym.
They just as bad as these people walking around with these medical glasses. Working for the FBI.
Okay, you don't know. If you in there pumping iron with glasses on, I don't trust you.
Not at all.
Working out with glasses on, and you don't have that little tie thing around you. Right. I don't trust you.
Don't trust you.
I don't trust you. I think that's so crazy. I was thinking about that. It's funny because I was thinking about that at competition, and I was looking at all the little girls like competing with their glasses on, and I was like, they don't even have the little ties behind their glasses, and all I kept thinking was, it's like one hard backflip, and your glasses are coming off.
It's a wrap.
Yeah. I was like, what if you're sweating and they start to slip and you can't like do the little, push up the nose thing. But yeah, so I just want to say all the New Year, new me people, y'all keep doing y'all thing. Okay. Don't listen to people like him who trying to discourage y'all.
I'm not trying to discourage you. I want
because
you to get
being
them
an
gains.
Inconvenience to him.
I want you to get them gains.
Because he talked to you. You didn't talk to him. What? He talked it to you. That little girl. When she,
I was lost.
Now look, when she was talking about how the boy told her that she had to be his girlfriend, and the mom was like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "He talked it to me. I didn't talk it to him."
Yeah, okay. Well, he better keep his ass over there.
And he asked me to be his girlfriend. And what you say? I said, yeah, because if I didn't say yeah, he was gonna beat me up.
Wow. Crazy work.
And I said yeah, because if I didn't say yeah, he was gonna beat me up.
Crazy work.
But how was your week other than that?
That's just tired. Motherfucking tired.
Just tired. What was the highlight of your week? Because I know with you, with you, I gotta like dig it out. Like
honestly, the highlight of my week was seeing my baby get her spot on.
Yes, I'm going. Okay, proud parent moments. Proud parent moments.
And then the way her face lit up after
she was so excited.
Okay.
So baby girl, like she has been practicing her squat on.
She wants us to tell y'all better go follow her.
Oh, she did. I was gonna tell him at the end, but she said,
"Oh Lord!"
In warm up, so you know they have modified routines. If you can't achieve a skill, then they have unmodified routines. And so during warm up, if you're able to hit the skill in warm up, then coach will allow them to compete it. And so the last two competitions, even though she had an unmodified routine, she wasn't getting her squat on in the warm up. So every time coach was like, okay, then you're on the uneven bar. So coach was like, well, then you can't compete it. Because if you can't do it in warm up on the day of, then chances are you're not going to be able to do it when you get in front of judges. So on Sunday, she was warming up and she did the squat on. And then I guess she had told you first because you were watching warm-ups. And then he told me and I was like, what? And she looked at me after I looked at him and she was like, I'm going to compete my squat on. And I was like, what? And you told me she's going to compete her squat on. And when I tell you, I told her like the next morning when we were talking, I said, your daddy and I are so proud of you, but I will tell you, mommy was holding her breath.
Right.
I said, I was so nervous for you. And she was like, Mom, I just kept telling myself, don't lean back, don't lean back, don't lean back.
Now. All right.
She said, Mommy, I kept saying, don't lean back. And it's like, I was like, I didn't care how the whole routine looked. I just wanted her to nail that squat on. I was like, don't fall backwards. And when she nailed it, I was like, I said, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what the score is because she nailed her squat on. And then when I saw her score come up,
I said, okay.
We both were like, I can't clock it. And I told her, I said, babe, do you realize that's the highest you've ever scored on bars? And she was like, what did I score? And I was like, you scored an 8.95. You almost scored a 9, girl. Almost. And I believe if your pullover was a little tighter, you would have had that 9. You would have had that 9.
She could keep the legs together on that swing.
I was like, you would have had it. I said, but you did. I said, you did so good. And she was so excited. She was like, I got an 8.95.
That's because when she do her pullover, she uses all her momentum.
All her body, yeah. Because she does a kick pullover.
That means I need to have her in the gym doing some pull-ups.
Okay, bye. So I'm gonna agree with you on that. That was the highlight of my week too. I was literally, I can't even express it.
But you know
as much as I want to, but in my heart was so full that just watching it.
Because after she did it, I said, I see some fun in your future tonight. I see you going out tonight to the table.
Bye. She was so excited. I was so excited for her. And then me and the other parents, so when it came time for Beam, me and the moms, we were like standing up. It was like 6 of us, right? And it was another girl competing. And she did her handstand. And when she came down, she only had like one leg on the beam because she was about to fall. And on cue, all of us said, and then she got it together and we were like, whew.
Because you
don't realize it, but you're holding your breath.
You legit be rooting for him because like the one girl that fell.
Oh, yeah, and then you just feel so bad.
She was mad.
I know. Did you see how she walked off?
Like she did her salute and she stormed off.
She stormed off. She was done.
She was cussing herself out.
She was cussing herself out.
I'm telling you.
When she sat down, I thought she was going to put a hole in the floor. I said, that baby is upset. But that was just like how her teammate was when she fell, she had fell. And you could tell it it ruined the whole day for her. And then when she got to floor, like when they try to like smile for the judges and stuff, she was stone faced the whole time. She was just like, because I think she knew after she saw her score that she wasn't going to get her 36. Yeah, but it's great. And I was like, you got one more competition, babe. You get one more competition. So in case y'all didn't know, they have to score an all around score of 36 at 2 different meets in order for them to qualify to move to the next level. So that's like every girl's like mission when they go into competition. They need to score a 36 and they ain't got that many chances. And it's not that many chances to do it, but you have to do it twice. Yeah. And you can't do it at the state competition. So we have one more meet left, and then after that we have state. But if she was to score a 36 at state, it wouldn't even matter because they don't count the state score. But
that was highlight of my week. And then, my therapist said I look like a zombie.
You looked like a zombie?
Yeah, because I was so tired.
You don't look like a zombie to me.
No, that day I was tired.
Oh, that day?
Yeah, I was tired.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
You said tired and it triggered a yawn.
Did it? Speaking of yawns.
Okay, I can't wait to hear this segue. Speaking of yawns.
I had nothing. Today, what are we talking about?
What the hell? What was that?
What are we talking about, Booski?
Oh my gosh.
What we got today, Booski?
Is it you or the problem?
It's probably me. I probably am the problem.
Because what happens if you're a 2-in-1?
Right.
What if the problem is your partner?
Right.
That's crazy.
Sometimes I live my truth.
Oh, really? Okay. I see how you want to be.
I see how I am.
I'm not your friend today.
It's okay. You can be my friend tomorrow.
I don't want to be your friend the rest of the week.
It doesn't matter.
So,
as long as you're my friend in about 6 hours.
I'm not. You know whose friend I'm going to be?
In your pillow?
Sandman's.
Okay. Mr. Sandman.
Mr. Sandman.
Sing me a song.
That's who me and Mr. Sandman finna go.
Okay.
Like that. So yeah, is it it's you versus the problem?
Yeah. It says that what if the real issue in your marriage isn't money? Or communication.
Or intimacy.
But what if in fact that you're fighting each other instead of fighting
the problem?
Which is crazy because most of the time she is the problem.
Whatever. When I am, I fess up to it.
Me too. You good at that.
No, you don't.
Okay, calm down. Not too much on me.
Okay.
I had my sister pull up.
And do what? They gonna be on my side.
Right, y'all gonna go shopping.
So I'm not sure what that was gonna do for you. That was a bad example. Anyway, so we're gonna be talking about the most powerful mindset shift in relationships. Okay, separating your partner from the problem.
Right. So what does that mean?
So that means looking objectively, right? So kind of like looking outside ourselves, not like trying to point fingers, not trying to play the blame game. What does that look like for you?
All that.
Wow. Not trying to make each other the enemy.
Right.
Because I feel like that's really easy to do, especially when you're upset, when y'all are not on the same page.
Right.
So yeah, basically like trying to attack maybe like the behavior or the situation and not the character of your partner. I
feel like a lot of times, this is only an issue because your egos gets involved. People get defensive. Parts of past arguments and disagreements come back, and now you're feeling old emotions again on top of new emotions, and now you're feeling the attack. So now instead of trying to resolve it, now I got a counterattack. Let me tell you about
But you know what? It's like, okay, think about it. When you're in a disagreement, right?
Hold on. Do you not say, because when you like that,
what?
That's a trigger for me.
What are you talking about?
When you say, because you know what? Because when you say that, like you look cute when you say it.
Okay, bye, Maurice. Excuse me. When you're in a disagreement, and it's like y'all not on the same page, like for us, for instance, for me, I feel like I can definitely identify like what the issue is that we're arguing over, but sometimes it doesn't, because it's your response that I start getting hooked on, and then I just feel like I just turn it on you. So is that just losing sight of what the issue is?
That's like I said
because in my mind, you start to become the issue.
Because that's just like I said. Well, that's just like what I said last week.
Become the issue.
Sometimes I said what I said because it had to be said.
Whatever.
And look. It's been said. Now we can deal with it. How you want? Do you want to think about it? You want to talk about it? You want to let it rest?
Okay, so I found these to be interesting when they try to give you like cues to help you how to rephrase something. Okay. Right? Because, I'm good for a good reframe in the words of Keke Palmer. Okay. New perspective, reframe. So things like, instead of saying like you're irresponsible with money, right? You can change that to, we need a better system for managing our finances.
Is that right? We need a better system for our finances.
Oh, is that you telling me that? That's you trying to say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, if you were to say that to me, that for me would make me feel like, okay, like I could be a team player.
Oh, okay.
Like, what would you like to discuss? I'm not sure how I play a part in it, but I would love to hear you out.
Oh, let me guess. That's not your business?
I would love to hear you out.
That's not your business?
Let me hear what you got to say.
It's baffling to me. It's not baffling, but it's always funny to me when I go, hey, babe, we have this much. You be like, what?
That's crazy. Because I ain't spent no money, so I don't.
And every time you say I ain't spend no money, you've been spending money.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your Apple, your Face ID has been active.
Well, because you know why? I think because when I feel as though.
Go ahead. Don't try to.
I feel as though I feel like we're going off on a tangent, but I feel as though when I spend, I am also intentional about like trying to get a savings with it. So it's not. You like, you spend it.
Babe. It was only
like, for instance.
For instance, this is you. I got it for only $10. It was $15. But I got it for 10. But you apply that to whatever the dollar amount is.
Okay.
Babe, it was only 15,000, but it was originally 20.
No.
So I got a good deal.
No. Okay.
You apply that to everything.
So like when I went and bought clothes and shoes for her, right? You can't tell me I didn't do my damn thing.
Okay, hold on.
I got the baby listen to this, y'all. I got that baby 5 pairs of shoes, 2 pairs of pants, and 3 tops. Okay. And a pack of undies. For $60.
Okay. And I didn't.
That is great.
And I didn't mind that because my baby need clothes.
Right. But what I'm saying is I was intentional when I was picking up each item. Because I was like, I'm not trying to like spend $100 or $200 up in here, especially when everything is like on sale.
But what you fail to tell the people is that you were just supposed to take her to practice.
I did, though. I did that
and then
too.
Come home.
I did that too.
But you made a detour because you felt like shopping.
Listen. Okay, it don't really count if it's for her.
Okay,
because that's your child.
All right,
and we have to take care of her, right? Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let's see. Another one that I had liked was, instead of saying you never listen, I feel like that's a popular phrase amongst us.
You never listen.
Yeah,
you tell me all the time.
Okay,
you don't never listen to me.
Okay,
Maurice.
I'm not gonna say that no more.
Lies.
I'm not gonna say that. Instead, I'm gonna come to you and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, we're struggling with communication lately. Let's fix it.
Why you just can't say my name? Say my name.
But doesn't that feel better to you instead of me like yelling, saying like you don't listen? No, that doesn't feel better to you. It should feel better. It should feel better to you in here.
I mean, it feels more approachable.
Okay,
but I know the energy behind it.
But no, I'm gonna be calm when I say it. I'm gonna rub your back and your shoulder like this, and I'm gonna say, it seems like we have been struggling in our communication.
Okay,
we should fix it.
Okay,
and then we could sit down and proceed.
And I'm gonna say, how do you suggest we fix it?
It's really easy. You want to hear it?
Yeah, tell me.
You don't respond.
I don't respond. I don't respond. I just okay. So we right back up top with it. Just listen. Okay.
You gotta stop talking and open your ears for you to understand.
So here are some ways to focus on the problem and not make your partner the problem.
Okay, but first, before you get into that, because I think it's really really important.
Wait a minute.
First, why do you think, us included, why do you think a lot of couples struggle with this aspect?
I've already said this.
Aside from ego and stuff.
I feel like past energies, people feeling attacked. Unresolved things because you get to the point to where like we can no longer communicate because now we just are.
Now we're just tit for tat. Now it's just a tally.
In the words of Jamie, arguing. We just argue.
Okay. The defensiveness.
Right.
People get defensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I don't get defensive. You see what I did there? Oh, okay. So what are... Come on, we're going to make this quick for the people.
I feel like to help, couples and married folks and those who bother with other people.
Really? Okay.
I feel
I'm
like
not your friend.
You always lead with solutions and not allegations. And I think this is important because if you remove solutions, not allegations, if you remove allegations, they don't feel threatened. They don't feel like you blaming them. So
like you're just trying to put the problem on them. Okay.
So now I can say, look here, babe. I think it'd be wise if, we only spend so much per week at Old Navy. Instead of you swinging by Old Navy 3 times a week every time you take her to practice. See, that sounds better than me saying, babe, stop going to Old Navy because you're spending too much goddamn money.
I mean, I feel like I felt it all the same.
You felt it the same?
I feel, for me personally, it kind of just...
Felt the same?
Both kind of felt like an attack.
All right.
So maybe you can try a different approach.
Oh, no, that's it.
Maybe I think you can come up with something a little softer.
No, I mean my solution is this.
Babe, this would be a good one.
No, this is I give you the same solution I gave, babe. This is your budget for Old Navy.
Okay, I like that.
Right?
I like that.
And when you go over this, I'm talking to you.
I like that.
Okay.
That's great.
Now, if you want to raise, you know what you got to do.
Okay. Bye.
Do some strain.
Bye.
Do some strain.
Goodbye. Because then there would be like a separate one, like one for your daughter, one for me.
Total.
One for her, one for me.
Total. The budget is the budget.
What about like personalizing emotional reactions?
You should do that. I don't think you should do that.
Why you say it like that? I don't think you should do that. Why not?
Because you shouldn't make it personal. Because again, if we're fighting the problem,
I know, but in the heat of the moment, I know no one's thinking about that.
I understand that. I'm not saying this is easy.
That's why I thought it was important to talk about, because I feel like these are things that we lose sight of sometimes too during our arguments, and then it's only post argument where we start thinking about like, okay, babe, like I was wrong for that, and we're not supposed to be fighting each other. We're supposed to be fighting the problem.
Here's the thing. I don't think you should personalize it, because again, I can't make what you're saying about me be completely about me. Granted, I'm part of the problem that you're having because you're talking to me in that moment about the problem. So I'm a part of the problem. Yeah. But sometimes it's not necessarily really a problem. You just want to feel like I'm hearing you on what you're saying. You just want me to communicate that I hear you and see you. And I understand your emotion that you're giving towards me and how whatever said thing makes you feel. Right. But I need you to internalize it to feel it from my perspective. Right. You want the validation part. Yeah. Like, that ain't gonna happen. I'm just playing.
I can't. Another thing to help with, why are you rubbing my shoulder?
I'm trying to ease you into it.
Okay. Into what?
You know what?
Okay, bye. Don't weaponize vulnerabilities.
Don't do that, because
I feel like,
because if you keep doing that, I ain't gonna be vulnerable.
Yeah, we've talked about that multiple times.
Because you were bad at that.
But that goes both ways.
I never said it don't.
Yeah, this is just in general.
Everything in a relationship goes both ways.
It's just in general. Avoiding public disrespect.
That's crazy, because the way you talked to me today was crazy.
When you are having a tiff and then you go out in public.
What about a tiff?
When you go out in public or you're around friends and stuff and y'all not like on good terms, it's perfect example. Okay. That just made me think about it. Because remember when our gym daughter had asked us, she said, do you guys ever get into arguments before you record?
We said all the time.
All the time. She was like, because every time I see you guys, you're like always happy and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I mean, that part's genuine. Like once we start talking and stuff, because the pod allows us time to like reconnect, talk about like basically shoot the shit. The camera is off. But before that, we could have just been arguing about my Old Navy purchase. Or we could have just been arguing about like.
Or this is your 7th trip to Simply Blended in 3 days.
First of all, I haven't been to Simply Blended like that.
You have.
That was 2 years ago. Problem.
No, you've gotten better at that. No, that was a 2-month problem. But now you're gonna go today.
But now that you said that, I know I'm gonna stop by Crack Boba.
See,
and I'm gonna pick me up a Crack Boba. So now that, thank you for reminding me.
Oh my god.
No, but like I tell her, like, of course we have disagreements, like before we record or before we go out into public, like even coming into the gym, you know, she was like, every time you guys come in here, you're always so upbeat and like you guys are getting along and stuff. And I was like, but you don't know that we literally just had a whole life discussion on the way to the damn gym. But also when we get in the gym, this is an environment where we both can like relax. We can take out our stresses and then slowly but surely, right. And then slowly but surely we start to forget about what it is we were even arguing about anyway, you know? I mean, you don't forget about it, but it's like, it's less than what it was. The emotion behind it is less than what it was because we were able to get past it. So I think that's really important, not like, you know, avoiding public disrespect, because I wouldn't walk in there and be like, yeah, you're still a piece of shit. You know, and then people will be like, "Oh my gosh, like that was really disrespectful because you said that in front of me about your husband. That's crazy. I would never say that in front of people.
I am the shit.
I wouldn't say that to you. My head
hurts.
No, I said in my head. Bye. Shut up. I never said that about you, by the way.
It's also important to not match emotional intensity. Someone has to remain calm,
and that's exactly what I tried to do. Because I know...
Okay, guys, this has been the last episode.
Because I know...
She will turn up. Okay, Capricorn.
I know it's so difficult for you to do sometimes. So I really do my best.
Now you the dancer?
I really do my best to try to like, you know, like manage the emotional, the intensity during these disagreements. I do my best.
Now, I think I do a good job of this. I think I do a good job of asking you to help me understand exactly what you mean. Because sometimes...
Asking, yes.
Yeah, I asked that. Okay, you know what? See, here we go. Here we go.
You do. You're great at asking. Ooh. It's the understanding part.
Lord, I know I asked for a wife. I asked for a rib.
I'm just saying. What?
I think you gave me the wrong rib, Lord.
Okay, whatever. Don't make me laugh.
You know I like beef ribs. I think you handed me a pork one.
My fat. What'd you say?
I said, Lord, you know I like beef ribs. And you handed me a pork.
Okay.
But I try to understand. I try to understand you and what hurts you about the situation. Because I don't have an example off the top of my head, but I do understand that sometimes is that it's not really an issue or a problem. Is that we just don't have the understanding that we each other need about what's happening. Like we might have the same plan. It's just the process of going about the plan may be a little different, and we're just not understanding each other.
And then a lot of the times, I feel what we discover is that we're quite literally saying the same thing. Just in different ways. Okay. And the way you explain it, my ears don't understand it. And the way I explain it, your ears just are closed.
I can't help it that I'm a mango and you a plum.
No, you're a plum. I'm a mango. Thank you.
I'm the mango.
Okay.
You're the plum.
Okay. Whatever. But yeah, I think the way that you're hearing me, it's like there's just some mumble jumble. The way I hear you, there's some mumble jumble. But then when we relax, when we kind of separate for a little bit, corners. Yes. Yeah. And then we come back together and then we say it calmly like, babe, all I was trying to express was A, B, and C. Then in a more calmed state, I can be like, oh, okay, that part I get. But earlier today, when you thought you was like,
when I
trying
said
to like lay down the hammer.
First, look here. I said what I said.
Trying to lay down the hammer.
I said what I said.
I can't hear you when you trying to lay down the hammer because I'm not your child. You know what I'm saying?
You're a child of God.
Yeah. And you ain't God.
I'm not.
Okay.
You're still a child.
Okay.
I miss my granny.
Giving you time to process.
That's important.
That helps.
Lord, because when I see you mad, I'm like, let her go. She needs some Law and Order, some in Heat of the Night.
You're that way sometimes. Other times you try to double down to think you're going to be the one to pull me out of the upset or the anger. And then I just be like,
sometimes I do.
Hey.
Sometimes I do.
Like, literally, dude, one more word. I'm liable to disappear.
I come to like, babe, you want some Wingstop?
That's different.
Oh, see? That's different.
I can always go for wings. It's not difficult. But that's cheating.
I don't know how to speak to your heart?
That's cheating.
Oh, that's cheating?
I can always go for wings.
All right. I feel like you have to also own your part of the conditions. Again, I preach constantly about accountability. And accountability, the internet will have you thinking accountability looks one way when accountability looks several different ways. Mm-hmm. And like I always say, whether you are part of the problem or you cause the problem or you in the problem, you are accountable for some part of the situation. Mm-hmm. So you have to own your part of whatever's going on. Mm-hmm. So you have to take your accountability for your part and then understand and then take that understanding to say, hey, I may have said this wrong or I phrased this wrong, or I may have been a little aggressive in my tone. Or
you are right. Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far, fellas. Don't ever tell them they're right. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because they were born feeling that way. So we ain't gotta tell them.
Okay.
But just say I'm sorry. I see I messed up. How can I now going forward, what can I do to prevent this from happening again? Because a key part about taking accountability is trying to prevent the same event from happening.
And then what happens if they continue to happen over and over?
Look here, Rome wasn't built in a day.
How long did it take to build it?
I don't know. The only way you can fix it right away is if you purify yourself on Lake Minnetonka. I told y'all all felt really long. Y'all better get used to it. Shout out to Prince. Rest in peace, Prince.
Okay, let's see. This is a good one.
Okay, what is it?
Learn to replace sarcasm.
Can't do it. I'm out.
With direct communication.
I'm out. Sometimes you know how I communicate.
Sarcasm can feel like an attack.
Is it? I doubt it.
Not when I use it.
Okay.
Not the way I set up my sarcasm.
But I feel like
my sarcasm is educational.
But I feel like with that it also comes with knowing your partner.
Yeah.
Like that sometimes
you can get away with some stuff.
I'll try to like sneak a little joke in there to make you smile to kind of ease the tension type thing.
Yeah, that just upsets me. That just kind of pisses me off.
I'm finding a new way to piss you off.
I found a new way to piss me the hell off.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so sarcasm, I mean, in all seriousness, I feel like we're just in a giggly state, or at least me.
You'll be giggling later.
Sleep. Yes, the sarcasm.
GTD.
Sarcasm, replace that with direct communication because all of I like to call it side commentary. That's what I call it, side commentary, because I know I can be good for a side comment instead of directly stating what I mean or what I want to say. Like, when I walk into the kitchen and, there's only 3 people that live in this house and there was no dishes in the sink. And I walk into the kitchen and then now all of a sudden there's 3 dishes in the sink and there's only one other person in the house with me at the time. And instead of me saying, hey, babe, do you mind washing your dishes? I like side commentary and be like, I guess I was the only person that saw that there was an empty sink. So somebody had to fill it, like little comments like that.
I saw it was empty and I wanted to give you something to do.
Okay.
Now.
See?
Now.
This is what I mean, people. Okay? This is what I mean. He be trying to find new ways to piss me the hell off. New ways every day. He lives for it. Let me see. Another one would be speak to the future. Okay? Not just the frustration.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I think the next time we record, I'll try to do a better job of not taking so many jabs at you.
Okay. Really? What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Huh?
Say huh again.
Huh? Pinned you.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, yeah. I think you gotta, because I think speaking to the future is subconsciously let you know that I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah.
So we got to figure this out.
Yeah. And for next time. Yeah, we say for next time, I'm going to try to do better. Right. I'm going to try to do something a little different. Mm-hmm. I see that you didn't like my response in this way. I see that me communicating with you in this way is not as effective as I hoped it would be. My bad. My bad. Going forward, just like an email, like we would put in the email. Going forward.
I'm a CC everybody.
Going forward.
I'm a CC every girl that I CC around town.
Okay. So lame. Yeah, but like saying...
But conflict in general feels safer when there's security present. So if we're
what do you mean?
Well, if we're arguing, you know that I'm not going nowhere.
Oh yeah,
and you know that we're going back and forth because we both passionately care about the state of our relationship and our marriage.
Because otherwise, I wouldn't go back and forth. Say it again for the people in the back.
This is the.
This is what? I wouldn't sit here and go back and forth. I would just let you argue with yourself and be like, okay, well, when you finally get tired of doing that,
let me see you go back.
Okay.
4.
All right, DeMille. I'm not doing this with you today.
What, you want to rock the boat?
No, I don't.
Work the middle?
I don't. I'm halfway through my steps today.
Halfway?
Yeah. I still got to wait.
Dang, I was going to say step in the name of love. Damn. God damn it, Robert.
Not on here.
God damn it,
Not on here,
Robert.
You won't.
God damn, Robert messed it up for everybody.
God damn, Robert. Come on, let's give him 2 more steps. Don't you say it. Don't you
say it. To
the
left.
Okay.
Break it down now,
okay,
y'all.
That's fine.
1 hop this time. 1 hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps.
Okay.
Hands on your knees.
No, stop. Stop.
Black folks love line dancing.
Black folks love to dance.
Period.
In general.
We gonna cha-cha.
We love a beat, a drum.
We gonna get down.
Yeah. Get down. Niggas and bitches. Oh.
Wow. I went James Brown. You went the other direction.
I went the Clips.
You really did. Wow.
Get down. Niggas and bitches. No?
And that's the intro. That's not even a song. But I know what I'm talking about.
That's what came to my mind.
You should always avoid bringing up old wins or sacrifices.
I mean, but if you want to speak past
to my
successes.
Heart, Holy
okay, what do you mean by that?
Give me a
What do you mean by that?
Like it serves me no purpose to say I was right last time. Because we're not dealing with last time. We're dealing with now.
True.
Okay, go ahead. True. I'm done.
No, go ahead. I'm saying that's true.
It serves no purpose. And it's like, and part of that, whether even if you're still true right in that moment, I feel like when you say stuff like that, you're still invalidating what they're feeling. Because it's not that, again, a lot of times it's not that you don't, that we think each other is wrong. We're just not communicating properly enough where we're understanding what each other is saying.
Okay.
You know, because a lot of times, especially in the daily hustle and bustle of life, the reactions, the responses are quick because we're on the fly. We're moving. Right. So it's not like you ask me a question and I have time to sit here and
ponder, think about it. Yeah.
And the same thing. And sometimes, I mean, I'm human. You're human. We may not have heard correctly what was asked or what was said.
Mm-hmm. Or your brain is moving faster.
Like the time you thought I pushed you and you tried to kill me.
You did push me.
I did not.
It felt like it.
Wow.
It felt like it.
Okay.
It really did. I went into the closet, the hanger. So that means there was some force.
I didn't know. Okay. I've never put my hands on you, woman.
Kind of felt like it.
In a way you wouldn't. Well,
except for that time when you pushed me.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm done.
Except for that one time when you.
So I mean, just always ask each other whether or not are you fighting each other or are you fighting the issue.
That's I can tell you right now, most people are fighting each other.
Right.
I can tell you that right now. I can also speak from personal experience. Y'all are definitely fighting each other, but you don't get anywhere. That's how you continue to get into the loop. That's why the same conversations keep coming up.
Right.
That's why the same topics that you keep arguing over keep coming up, because you're not really resolving the issue. Mm-hmm. You're too busy trying to play the I'm right game.
Right.
That's what I've learned. Like every single time something like that happens, and then like I said earlier, when we take our breaks, we go to our separate corners, then we come back and we discuss it and talk it out like mature adults. That's the one thing I start to realize, it's like you're so busy trying to be right, and you're so busy trying to keep tally, and you're so busy trying to be like, look at all the points I just made. Your points they don't measure up to my points because my logic is undeniable.
Right. And that could
be true. However, do you want to be right?
I don't want to be right.
Do you want to be right, or do you want to stay married?
If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
I don't know about all that.
Okay.
Joking. But
if being right means being without
I'm going to go ahead and cut this short if you keep breaking out into musicals.
Also try to focus on saying the we instead of you.
Yeah, if that's not a work email, because I can't tell you how many times.
Or for we.
Yeah, like you fucking up as a manager, but we are going to do our best as a district to ensure the success of every location.
And that's what I tell you all the time, because you are the manager of the house. So when the inside is spelling, I had to say, we.
Okay. We have noticed some changes within your location.
We need you to address these.
Yeah, I just wanted to reach out to you and let you know that we are here to assist in whatever capacity you may need to be successful in your role. Can y'all tell I used to write those types of emails?
All the time.
Whatever it is you need, whatever type of support you need to be successful in your role, please do not hesitate to reach out. Okay?
But guys, you have to understand that at the end of the day, the real problem most likely is miscommunication.
Usually 9.5 out of 10.
Stress.
Yep.
From a man's point of view, or sometimes a lady as well, financial pressures.
Yeah.
Unmet needs.
All the time.
Trauma.
Yeah, it's always in there.
And ego.
Ego.
And when it comes to this one right here,
the ego.
That ass.
The ego, communication, and finances. That's what I would say. Those are the top three. Those are the major stressors.
It's crazy coming from somebody who ego lifts.
I don't ego lift.
I'm just playing. Calm down.
I was going to say, because
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and write your email.
Sir.
We need to what? We need to what?
We're reaching out to you.
Okay. About what?
Because we have noticed a steady decline.
All right. And what?
In your lifting numbers.
Oh.
And we just wanted to reassure you that help is available. Help is available in your big three lifts, your squat, your deadlift, and your bench.
I only need help on one.
And we are here.
I only need help on one.
We are here to assist in any way we can.
So I sent this. Okay, so you know the part of Infinity War, not Infinity War, of Endgame, where T'Challa gives Winter Soldier the arm content, and so it was that video I sent it to Joseph, our trainer, and it was like me ordering that new arm from Honda so I can finally bench 405. I said I'm gonna go ahead and order a left shoulder and a right knee.
Go ahead. You do that. When you do that, you order me a left knee
and a right shoulder
and a left shoulder. You go ahead and do that for me, okay? And maybe a right quad and a left glute. So,
but if y'all see me in Germany, I'm over there getting that shot.
Well, it's supposed to regrow muscle, isn't it?
I'm over there getting that shot.
Okay, I'm not doing anything like that because the image that I have in my head of what it probably looks like in a lab. I'm not doing that.
I trust their CDC more
than your FDA.
I not trust. Here.
No, I'll pass.
Crazy
I'll pass. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on into the comment of the week. Comment of the week comes from Miss TG9176.
This is my segment.
I know. I was just reading who it came from.
Wow. And,
trying to be a helpful partner. It won't happen again.
Thank you. This young lady, we just talked about this. We literally just talked about
what? Me being helpful and you being an asshole?
Need to come to an understanding.
Okay. Bye.
All right, people. The comment of the week comes from, as my wife just said with her beautiful voice, Miss TG9176, and this is from YouTube. And this is in regards to the story last week about the ED. How they were celibate, all of the engagement, and
she's thinking about cheating on her husband.
It's been 8 years, and she is one of those. Should she go out there and get something on the side?
Yeah.
And I still say yes.
Okay.
But this beautiful soul says, as my elder auntie told me, when those hips stop shifting, then them lips better get to licking.
Good luck. And she was in her 60s. I cannot. She said, if there's a will,
there's a way.
There's a way.
And and she wasn't the only one. There's a lot of people in the comments all over, on all the platforms saying like, "What's wrong with this tongue?"
Yeah, what's wrong with anything? Yeah, we were talking about it with our other married friends, and literally, my friend's husband was like, if I couldn't like satisfy my wife in that way. He's like, there's literally, I can't think of anything that I wouldn't do or try.
Besides.
Yeah. To ensure that she was satisfied. He was like, I just think that cheating is just it's not the answer because there's so many different other ways.
Yeah, but in this situation, she got trapped. So I think she deserves a little.
Because he lied. Because he started off with a lie.
I feel like she deserves a little.
No. Bye. Goodbye.
You know what I mean?
Because start off with a lie. Don't start with a lie. You just got one this week?
That's it.
All right. So let's go ahead and hop on into our 2 cents.
Are we going to do an update first?
Oh, yeah, we do have an update. I completely forgot.
This is an update regarding the emotional detached wife.
Yes.
And her and Andrew, and they conundrum with Andrew and his disrespectful ass sons that need their ass whooped for threatening to hit a woman.
So
she said these heads is bisexual, and I agree. Her hands should be bisexual. She should have laid that Negro out in the kitchen where he said that bullshit.
Okay. That's a bit much. Are you done?
Go ahead.
Okay. So this is an update from the Detached Wife post. She says, well, we left. I removed myself and my daughters from the toxic environment. My children are amazing. They honor roll students, high achievers, and full of promise. What kind of mother or role model would I be if I stayed in such a loveless and unhealthy marriage? I refuse to allow them to grow up believing that this is how a man shows love or that this behavior is what a woman should accept. One of the greatest lessons I can teach them is knowing when to walk away. Once he said, if I leave, he would find another woman, give her a bigger ring, a bigger house, the car I once hoped for, and have a son with the name I liked. I said, please do. Anyone but me.
Okay, now.
I went to church and placed my marriage at the altar, asking God to guard me safely through this process of leaving. As I stood there, my tears flowed uncontrollably. I felt arms wrap around me. It was my pastor's wife. In that moment, I melted into her arms, crying out to God and repeatedly saying, I am tired of this, Lord, and I cannot do this marriage anymore. That was my breaking point and my breakthrough at the same time. Since then, I removed my rings. The moment I took them off, it felt like weights were lifted from my body, ensuring my baby's safety and mental health and keeping God first as I begin healing and feeling my process. No, I have not accepted his calls, his text messages, or his emails. In fact, I blocked the family. I blocked him on my girls' phones. Staying would mean choosing a man over them. Staying would mean teaching them that enduring mistreatment is acceptable. We have seen so many go through this, and we always say, not me, until we are faced with the fight or the flight. And I chose flight. I do not want anything from him. I do not seek revenge, explanations, or material things. The only words I desire to hear are from the court. Your divorce is final. I want to walk out of the courtroom with my peace and my children. Nothing more and nothing less. I left with my babies, my faith, my strength, and God.
All right.
Signed, a detached wife.
All right now.
She said, that's it. She said, I prayed about it. Prayed about it and I had to go.
You know what came to my mind? Very hippie.
Bye. But now, how disrespectful do you have to be to sit up in my face and tell me that you're going to find somebody else and give her a bigger house, car I wanted, a son with your last name. And
let number 4 be the problem.
Yeah, because it ain't going to be me, boo.
You know what Andrew's problem is? He ain't ran to the right one.
Andrew is going to be miserable.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know a couple Andrews.
Yeah, the Andrew is going to be miserable.
I know a couple Andrews.
Okay. So let's hop right on into the next one.
All right.
Am I the jerk for breaking up with my boyfriend because he wants me to buy him a car?
Oh Lord. Okay.
Okay. My mom passed last year and it wrecked me. She left me with a small inheritance to me and my brother. Nothing huge, but enough to be meaningful. I told my boyfriend because at the time I thought we were building a future together. First thing out of his mouth was not, "Are you okay?" Not, "Let's save it." Not even, "That's for your security." It was, "We can finally get me a car." Not us a car. Not our future.
Bitch.
But just him a car.
Okay, nigga.
I brushed it off at first because grief makes you second guess everything. But then he started sending me listings daily and talking about monthly payments like my mom's death was a financing plan. When I brought up maybe using it for a down payment on a place or saving for our wedding, he said a car was more important and that the wedding could wait. That's when it clicked. Lord. He saw my mom's loss and my loss as an upgrade for his lifestyle. I told him that money was the last thing my mom would ever wanted me to use it for, to fund someone else's priorities while our future was an afterthought. He got mad and said that I was being selfish and that couples share everything. So I shared a breakup. Kept the inheritance, put most of it in savings, helped my brother with a small emergency, and started therapy. Turns out the real thing my mom left me was clarity. Am I the jerk for leaving him when he only cared about a car?
Hell no.
Absolutely not.
Hold on, let me give her some goddamn clap. God damn.
You did exactly what you were supposed to do. That was perfect. That didn't even you didn't even have to write that.
Right.
You didn't even have to ask the question. You were not a jerk. Absolutely not. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. And the fact that you gonna sit up here and tell me the wedding can wait, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and put that down payment.
That right there was couple share everything.
Couple share everything when I have something. But I bet you if you came into an inheritance, you ain't gonna be sharing crap with me.
She says like, "Oh girl, yeah, we do share everything, but these hands is bisexual."
Right. Too. She said so. She said I did share. That's shared a breakup.
Where did you find? What did you find these dudes at?
I don't know. Just let me know so I can, when my daughter gets older, I can tell her to stay away from those side streets and that well, because she don't need to be picking nobody up from there.
She don't need to be picking nobody up. Period. Bye.
Let me see. Am I an asshole? I told my neighbor that if my kid can't play at her house, her kid can't play at mine.
Facts.
Okay. For some context, our girls are 4, born 5 days apart. They live 3 doors down in a townhouse complex. For the last couple of months, and especially the last couple of weeks, my neighbor's daughter has been coming to our house to play with my daughter. No problem. However, when they leave and my daughter goes over there, they're always sent back within 5 minutes. She's a single mom, but her mom and her family friends come to help with her kids because she works. They have both told me that my kid isn't allowed over there because the mom doesn't want to clean up the mess. Last night, her kid came over, and again, instead of coming to get her kid on her own, she texted me and said to send her home. This happens more frequently than it should. I told her that while I'm okay with her kid coming to my house, this needs to be an equal loaded share. She said that she wished that I would have spoken to her sooner, which I did try, and that she's a single mom and that she doesn't have any help. My partner and I have been together, yes, but we are pretty much in the same boat. We don't have help either, and our closest relative is 10 hours away. I told her that if my kid isn't allowed at her house, then her kid is not allowed at mine. Am I being an asshole?
Hell no. Was good for the goose.
Yeah. Because the same mess that the girls make when they're at my house and I clean up, you can clean up the same mess. Therefore, you can put them in a small area of the house and give them something to play with.
We got to talk about the fact that when certain women be hating on other women because they got a good man.
And I don't even think it's about that. I just think because she's thinking like I'm a single person and there's an extra person in your house who can help.
She don't even know the dynamic of their relationship.
Right. She doesn't. And 9 times out of 10, like I say, 9 times out of 10, it's still the mom who's taking care of those play dates completely on her own.
Oh, yeah.
So having another person, having the dad in the house is almost completely irrelevant because I'm still doing all the things that I would do even if he wasn't here.
Crazy work.
Like, the play date will still be happening. Gus going to the park, still happening. Me making them snacks, still happening. Me sitting down to play Barbies, still happening. The mess that they're going to leave and the crumbs they leave on my floor, I'm still cleaning them up. Like, it's not like I get to say, hey, are you going to come play Barbies? Hey, are you going to take them to the park? No.
I feel like you're talking to me right now.
I'm just saying. I'm speaking from experience. I'm saying, how many play dates do you do? You don't do a lot of play dates. You did them in the beginning because it was like your friend and they had daughters.
Did my time.
Okay, get out of my face. Get out of my face.
You didn't want to be sociable with me.
Get out of my face.
I've done my time.
No. And that's when she was like 1.
Look, we had a play date on Saturday. I was there.
On Saturday? Maurice, that was a Valentine's Day party.
I was there.
Okay. All right, babe.
Was I not?
Sure. You were.
You don't want to give me credit.
I didn't say I wasn't giving you credit.
You don't want to give me credit.
Date?
That's it.
What's today's date? Okay. Are you ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Am I overreacting for being upset that my husband's niece is leaving her daughter here for 4 to 5 nights without asking me first?
Hell no. Okay.
All right. So here's the story. My husband, who's 54, and I'm 45, have 2 girls together, ages 5 and 6. I also have a son who's 14 that lives with us. We are in a 2-bedroom condo, which is a tight squeeze, but we managed to make it work somehow. I stay home with the kids and do everything around the home. My husband really doesn't contribute to the cleaning or managing of the house. Kind of like what I said earlier.
He's 54.
That has nothing to do with anything. My husband has a niece who's 40 that is married with a daughter who's 7, the same age as my kids, and they get along great. We don't see them very often, but when the girls are together, they have a great time. I invited his niece, I'll call her Becky, and her daughter, Mona, to my daughter's birthday back in early December. After the party, they came back to our place, and the girls played together nicely. We got on the topic of sleepovers, and Becky mentioned Mona had never had a sleepover. I said to Mona at the time that if she ever wanted a night out, I think she meant Becky, that if she ever wanted a night out with her husband, she's more than welcome to leave Mona with us. I was very sincere when I said this and would be happy to have Mona with us for a night. Becky then mentioned she had a wedding coming up at the end of February, and she might really take us up on that offer. I asked at that time if it was during the break that the kids have from school in February, and she said she didn't know. Okay. That was the last we spoke of it. We even spent another evening at Christmas together for hours, and it was never mentioned again at that time. Well, a few weeks ago, my husband sent me a screenshot of flights saying booked. I was absolutely shocked to learn that Becky booked flights out of the state to a wedding without ever mentioning this to me again almost 2 months later. The flight was also booked for very early morning on a Thursday and returning very late on a Sunday. Meaning what? Mona is going to be staying here probably Wednesday night until at least Sunday, possibly Monday morning. Mona is going to have to share a bed with one of my daughters who are in a bunk bed, and the kids have school that week, which means I will be with Mona 2 full days alone, which I have no problem with at all, but she didn't even ask me first. I think it's a very long time to leave a kid who has never had a sleepover. But really, my biggest problem is that Becky booked a flight and not even a phone call or a text or anything was said to me. Now the date is approaching for them to leave, and she still has not even called or said anything of any kind of plans to see if I was okay with it. Honestly, my mind is blown. I expressed my disbelief to my husband, who told me that I said that I would babysit and insisted that we agreed to it. We got into a little tiff over it, and I said that he should apologize for not even asking, that she should apologize for not even asking first. I'm sure he had some sort of conversation with his niece and made it sound like it was okay, but they both know I'm the one who's going to be cooking every meal, bathing, putting to bed, and looking after the kids after this sweet child every minute. Am I overreacting?
I'm going to say slightly. Here's why. You put an invitation out there, but you didn't set the parameters. So now you know going forward, you need to set something down. The niece, she filed for how she did it. And the fact that she's not talking to you because she knows there would have been some pushback.
But that's the point I think she's making.
And I get that. I get that. And that's why I say going forward, there needs to be some type of parameter set to ensure that this doesn't happen again. Because you said the girls get along just fine. The only issue seems to be that you're going to be there with her by yourself. So I would say have your husband take a day.
Okay. I understand where she's coming from.
I know.
First of all,
this has happened to us.
First of all,
I know you do.
When they talked about it, in the way that she mentioned it, she said if you and your husband, everyone, right, and that's usually like a date night, right? Like a Friday night. Me and my husband want to go out. Do you mind watching the kid for a few hours? Perfect. That's exactly the capacity in which she mentioned it because she said the little girl had never been in a sleepover before. Okay. Now, you could also say that and then come back like 6 months later and be like, hey, does the offer still stand where you'd be willing to watch Mona? You know, I know we talked about it like last November, but you know, I have something coming up. Do you mind? You would have to remind somebody,
so
right?
Like
so I'm not right. So I'm not going to, because what if I did forget?
Or what if I had something to do?
What if I had something to do? Yeah, it's because it's been so long. It's been so long. So she could have at least had the decency to say, hey, remember that wedding I talked to you about back in November that I wanted to go to in February where the wedding is coming up? These are the dates that we would need to be gone. Are you guys okay with that?
The only thing that don't sit right with me with this whole story is the fact that she went ghost.
But you know why she did it.
And then, I know why she did it.
Because she didn't want to run the risk. No, she didn't want to run the risk of them saying no.
Right, because she had already put the fight.
Yes, so that's why she's like, if I just do it, and then I just be like, okay, well, remember you already agreed to it, and I've already paid the money, you're going to feel bad about not taking care of her.
Right, because that's why she said the screenshots of the flights.
She didn't even call. And then basically what she did is like, I'll let y'all deal with that. However the disturbance is in your house, I'll let y'all deal with that.
Again, I say like, I can go either way on this. Like, I get it. But then, like I always say, there are givers and there are takers.
Yeah, but she ruined it for herself because you know why? Because next time she does like try to call up and be like, hey, Steve and I want to go out on Thursday. I absolutely cannot. We're busy.
Look, ask your uncle.
Right. I can't actually. No, don't. I'm gonna tell him that too because, like she said, he don't help around the house. I stay home with the kids and take care of everything because he will f around and say, "Yeah, sure, Mona can come for the weekend," and then you know what that means? He gonna come to you and be like, "Hey, babe, just so you know, Mona gonna be here Friday to Sunday. So can you make sure?"
Oh, I'm good for that. Hey, babe.
She needs 25 cupcakes.
Look here, you be like, babe, so and so's coming. I say, okay, cool. And if they get here and they're like, "Oh, I'm going," I'm like, "Hey, hold on, hey, babe."
Yeah, she needs something. You might want to go ahead and help her out with that plan, pimp.
Wasn't my child.
So yeah, no, she was wrong, girl. I don't think you're overreacting. Okay, guys, that is it for today. Thank you for tuning in.
Who are you? All right, guys. Let me tell you. This
has been another episode of the Life After I Do podcast. If you are not doing so already, you already know the drill. You can follow us on all of our social media platforms.
Guys. You know, this is my voice now. I'm
at Life After I Do podcast. Serious. I don't like you right now.
Very, very serious. Why so serious, son?
Let me know when you're done so I can finish the outro.
My bad. Go ahead.
Okay. So like I was saying until I was interrupted, this has been another episode of the Life After I Do podcast. If you're not doing so already, you know the drill. You can follow us on all of our social media platforms at Life After I Do podcast. That's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
That's it.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. I was about to say Venmo. You can follow me there too if you like. Actually, you can follow me on Venmo if you like.
Follow me on Venmo, PayPal, Apple Pay.
all of those. Everything but Cash App. I don't use that shit.
But I will open it up.
Bye. But yes, you get a new episode every Wednesday, and you know the drill, guys. Until then,
hold on, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell Granny. Because if Granny know,
everybody will know.
Everybody know.
Until then,
peace, booskies.
Peace, booskies.